went to Wonderland, and this is one of the specialty restaurants on the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. We have never done any other restaurants. We usually stay to the main dining hall and Windjammer, but this cruise we decided to try something different.
Yeah.
So Wonderland is really different because you have like all the elements, the 5 elements.
Yeah, it's like 5 elements. It's like fire, earth, wind, sun, whatever the fire elements are. Heat, ice.
Yeah.
But it was cool though. It was cool. Yeah.
They are throwing a lot at you at one time.
Yeah.
For me, I have a thing with textures, so this was really out of my comfort zone. But I was a team player. I went and I tried. And yeah, it was fun. It was a fun experience.
Yeah. Well, I could say starting off for the kids because they really didn't know what to expect. I don't even think Chase actually watched because he like binge watched a ton of videos on this cruise before we came on. But I don't even think he actually looked at the specialty restaurants because he didn't think we were gonna go. But first, to start off, they started off with a Shirley Temple with cotton candy on the top.
Cotton candy, yes.
If for any kid, I don't care if you're 14, if you're 9, whatever the case is.
You were jealous.
I was jealous. So I was like, how'd they get cotton candy? So they got one with cotton candy on top. Carter loved that. It completely set his tone and his mood. And literally, like it was crazy because literally like 4 minutes later, there was cotton candy on top of her fruit salad. So he was like, oh, this is it.
They went heavy
this
with
is
that.
it. Yeah.
And then after that, then we started getting our meals. We got, what did we get?
Okay, I know. Well, man.
That was wrapped in some kind of breading or something. I don't know.
All right. No, it was the first they got the fried macaroni and cheese with ketchup. And it was
nasty. That was disgusting.
She said it was nasty. I actually liked it because it brought me back to my childhood. That's what it did. But right after that came out, it was the eggs smoked in applewood. And it was like smoked and they took the thing off. You say abracadabra and then took it off.
Abracadabra. Okay, let the chicken fly. Upstairs.
And that was actually, in my opinion, that was good. They were a little wet.
They were wet. They were wet eggs, and they didn't have like the paprika and the seasoning. So for me, it wasn't good. It had the smoky taste. But
yeah, they had the smoky taste. They didn't have paprika.
Wet eggs.
I mean,
I don't want a wet eggs.
They're really gonna have paprika on this. They're gonna have.
You need some paprika.
No, there was no paprika. So that was one thing. Then right after that, they brought out the egg basket that it comes in like kind of like that pasta wrap. Chase really liked that, and that was actually pretty good. It kind of reminded me of like
fried noodles or something.
Yeah, like fried noodles, but it had like the shredded wheat like consistency.
Yeah.
But it was a good tasting noodle, so I did like that.
Well, then we had caviar. We had like a lobster, and that was really good. Lobster with caviar on top, and that was fun. And everybody enjoyed that. Even Carter enjoyed that. Oh, that was a weird one. It was like tomatoes and cheese, feta cheese, and some other thing. And that was weird. I didn't like that taste. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah. I tried to put it together and I was eating and I was like, this is different.
It was nasty.
Totally different.
Oh, the other thing with the wasabi. The cone and the wasabi.
For the kids, being that they had an egg allergy, they couldn't have the cone. So they bought the kids out the crab cake or the crab with the guacamole, and it had wasabi inside of it. Carter, like their Chase, doesn't like crab, so he didn't eat it. But Carter did like it. He liked because he loves avocado.
But that wasabi was a oof.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a kicker.
Because he told us. I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, but he told us to eat it from the bottom, and the wasabi is at the bottom.
Yes. So I was like, ooh, it kicked in, and it was a lot. Then for our main meal, we get to choose one thing. So they bring all the appetizers. You don't have to worry about picking just one thing. You're going to get everything. And then the main meal, I got the ribs. All of us got the ribs except for Jason. And it was really good. It tastes like they were just very well flavored. Season was great. The mashed potatoes were good. So that was a 10 out of 10 for that. Yeah,
and I got the halibut. The halibut was actually, they said it was seared, but then they baked it inside like one of the marinating bags, and they steamed everything together. So I had potatoes, mushrooms, and some type of broth. And then when he came, he actually cut it open and laid everything out into the bowl, and then you added in a special sauce to mix it all together. It was really good. It was really flavorful. That's actually the first time I had fish out of a bag, even though it was seared, because usually it was blackened. Usually you just used to like the blackened fish and it's like breaking apart, but it was actually just wet and all the consistency. It was like a fish soup kind of in a way, but it wasn't a fish soup. So yeah.
What do you give it?
out for that, I would definitely give it just for the flavor itself. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I did like that.
The dessert was good. So they give you this chocolate ball and it has ice cream inside and a little bit of like brownie or something like that. And it's like a peanut butter sauce and caramel. And that was good. It's a lot. It's really sweet, very rich. It was a lot. And then the other thing with the mushroom, that was confusing, but I didn't like it. It was like, I could have just kept with the chocolate ball. Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Yeah. I mean, the ball, when they melted it on, it was, yeah, you're right, really rich, a ton of sugar. So I completely got a sugar high on that.
And Carter just got the ball with caramel, and so that was like, between that and the cotton candy, Jesus help us tonight. Yeah.
So
he's going to Kids Club.
he is definitely going to Kids Club. So I would say maybe with the ball and the stuff, I really did like that. I did like all the different flavors. I love the popcorn because the popcorn was crunchy, and the peanut butter. So I give that a 9 out of 10. Definitely me. I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Like a 6, 7. It was a lot. It was very rich. You can only take a couple of spoonfuls of it for me. So like a 6. Would we go back to Wonderland again? Like, would we pay the price? Because it was around $230 because they add gratuity on. So would we do it again? For me, probably not. I wouldn't do it again.
For the experience of, it was different with the food because, again, it was from the different ways they put it together. I do like the presentation for everything. I do like the fact that you didn't know what was going to happen. Chase kept saying that. He was like, my mind is like completely playing tricks. I have no idea what's going on because they would come with one, and while you're eating that one, another one would come out, and another one was coming out from behind. So I think like it could be overwhelming, but it was a good overwhelming feeling because you didn't know what else was going to come. Like you were excited to try something new. So I actually liked it though.
Would you go again?
I would go again. I would definitely go again.
By ourselves, I'm not going again.
I know. I really liked it. I liked it. I just like because
I didn't like all that. I like the meal itself, but I wasn't crazy about the appetizers. I was like, okay, these are okay. But for me, it's a texture thing, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, and then that drink, that nasty tomato drink.
Oh yeah, the tomato drink was like a healthy drink, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I wouldn't personally go again. And I probably wouldn't take the kids again. Like if you could do some of the things, but not for that price, maybe. Yeah.
And I can't go to Wonderland myself. That would be awkward.
Yeah, you should try it and see if you like it. Like I said, it is pretty pricey. See if you can catch it on a deal. And it's just a fun experience for the kids. Maybe to go once and then, see if you would go again. But I wouldn't go again.
Well, I would say you said catch it on a deal. So I do know you did find deals.
Yes.
Like hitting your email as the cruise was approaching.
Well, no, I just have to. Yes, you did find them there, or you just keep checking on their app. And you'll find deals all the time. So you could get a deal and, try it, or just do the meal plan where you can just go to each restaurant, but you just have to book them early because they were like completely booked.
Yeah. And then just to let you know, we did this on the day of Costa Maya. So we did have a early departure from the port. But this is also the lobster tail night in the main dining room, which is like formal dress. So that could be a reason why we got in as well.
Yeah, because everybody wants to go get lobster now. And our plan was to go get lobster after, but we're completely full. So it's like, not going to do that. But
not doing it at all.
But out of the two that we did try, because we also tried Hooked, I would go back to Hooked again. I would go there over Wonderland. I think it was just, I enjoyed seafood more than I enjoyed this one. So.
I still like Wonderland. I love Hooked. Hooked was really good, but I do like, again, it was 9 different things that came out. So I like that part.
I like it.
Yeah, I like the part, like, it's like kind of like going to like a restaurant where they have tapas and you order every tapa and what's going to come out next. It's like the excitement behind it. Even though Hooked was really good. Hooked had us full from when we ate at 1 for the rest of the day. Yeah, we were done. And I think
that was like inexpensive because I think I caught on a deal. It was like $20 a person. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, but that was $20 a person, but we did go for lunch.
Yeah.
For dinner, it's more expensive. So I think it was like $49 or $39 per person.
Once you go once, you can go back for like 50% off for another meal. So
yeah. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys like and subscribe. If you're going on the Royal Caribbean Cruise, give them some inside tips on it. Catch you on the next one.